10 minutes is what we're about to take to go over what has just happened in the crypto space over the last 24 hours, because a lot has happened. My question to you is this: even though prices are down, what right now is happening in the world that's negative for cryptocurrency? I ask that question again. Even when Elon Musk puts up a post and it's negative and the price drops, how is that negative for the digital asset space? Let me know in the comment section. The reality is none of it is bad, because even if the short-term news and narrative is that, hey, Bitcoin is very expensive, guess what? Because it consumes a lot of energy, you got other coins that use less energy that are going to continue to explode more and more and more. You're going to see Cardano. What happened? Cardano increased in price, went up 10%. You're going to see a lot of other coins, XRP, begin to explode. And then a lot of other coins. Please believe right now, there is so much money that is being made behind the scenes that you have no idea. There are people that are making millions and billions of dollars in the crypto space right now. I just had someone tell me that in February they had about $600 they put into a coin, and that $600 3 months later generated them $1.2 million. Now, we'll talk about that a little later on, but the money is being made. That's not a question. Even if we see short-term setbacks, it's just a short-term. It's part of the crypto. It's part of the space. This is why you want to always, this is why you want to have a strategy. So if you got a strategy and a plan over the next 90 days, and that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about having a strategy and a plan. We'll talk about inflation. Let's talk a little bit about if there's a potential dip in the market. People want to know, hey, will Ethereum dip back down? Will Bitcoin big down? How low will it go over the next 30 to 60 days? That's what we're going to talk about. But also we're going to talk about a new strategy that we're getting ready to implement, but it's only for people that are very risky. So this is for the special forces only. If you're brand new and you're not risky, this strategy is not for you. Okay, because this is going to be we're going to show people how they can go from being a hobo to a hero, how they can be able to literally go from being homeless to be able to buy a mansion by the end of this year, if not before. So we're going to talk about that a little bit at the end of this video. But first, you got to like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment on the channel, because we're trying to grow this thing. All right, contribute to the channel, donate all this amazing information that you get, and also tell somebody about the courses that we have at Hustle Headquarters 360. First, let's talk about Elon Musk. That's the big thing a lot of people are talking about. So Elon Musk yesterday, he put out a tweet. The tweet spoke about how he thought Bitcoin was expensive and that Tesla was no longer going to accept it as a form of payment. The price of Bitcoin, or the crypto market, dropped $300 billion in about 2 hours. Now let's think about that. $300 billion within a 2-hour time frame. Now, first of all, those don't sound like retail buyers, because you're not going to get that much money leave that fast. That's some type of institutional money in the market. And the question is why? In crypto, that can be normal. Let's first understand that. But then let's go a little bit deeper. And the question is, why would Elon even do that, right? Some people say, well, is he doing it because he's trying to stop the market from exploding? Because we were right in the middle of a tsunami type of a bull market setup where the prices were about to really explode. And right when that's happening and it's bubbling up, here comes Elon and stops the momentum. You see, Big Mo, aka momentum, is the one thing that can turn the average person into a savage person. It can turn somebody who's a hobo into a hero, because momentum is just that powerful. So Elon stopped that. The people that really took a loss for real were the leverage traders, if you was trading leverage. But if you're a person that you're a long-term holder, don't call me or text anybody saying you lost money. If you still own the tokens, well, you didn't lose it. You lose once you sell. So long as you hold on, just be patient. Stick to whatever plan that you have for yourself. All right? People lose when they got weak hands, but that's another story. Elon Musk, why did we do it? There's all types of theories. I mean, one theory I'm thinking is, potentially it could be Tesla is probably doing a big play. Like, I believe Elon Musk potentially has been only marketing Dogecoin just so for a PR move with his own company. I truly believe that. I don't think he owns a lot of Doge. I don't think he owns a lot of just crypto in general. I think he owns a little bit. But when you're the richest man on the planet, you got over $500 million. What's crypto to you? It's just fun. It's extra. It's entertainment. It's just extra. It's money you don't even see. So I believe that what Elon could have been doing is building this narrative to help people make money in Doge, fighting for the underdog, so that now his image is tied to crypto. And then later they're probably going to introduce with Tesla some type of mining with Tesla. Maybe Tesla might get into the mining space. I don't know. It's a lot of theories we could think about, guys, but that's all speculation. Let's talk about what we do know. What we do know is this. He put out another text today, and we saw that market recover right back like elastic. See, that's what you want. You want something that's going to bounce back like elastic. You know how when you're dealing with a beautiful young woman, and everything, no matter what you got, y'all could exercise and work out together, and then literally she recovers immediately. Not like when you get a little older and you take you longer to recover. See, the market is very young. It's a young market. So it bounced right back. So we know that. Right now we're at $2.3 trillion. So I believe overall that this is going to be just a small speed bump in the bucket on the way to these millions. Second thing, let's put Elon Musk to the side. I truly believe that you got to ask yourself, how much is the news also contributing to what happened? Because I said, what is happening negative for crypto? As all of this stuff, how is it negative for crypto? In the news, we're also seeing articles about inflation. We're starting to see prices to rise up. But what do we expect? I mean, this is inevitable. It's going to happen whenever you're printing billions and unlimited amount of money just out of thin air, non-stop. It's a game of Monopoly. What do we expect? It's a game that we're playing. So of course the price of Bitcoin and we're going to see assets and real estate continue to rise. We're going to see all type of assets rise before this bubble bursts. I do believe once this bubble does burst for real, it's going to be catastrophic, cataclysmic, and it might even be climactic for those that is in the right position. But I believe that may not happen until towards the fall of 2021. I do believe, however, there may be a black swan event, something that's unforeseen that may cause a large crash to happen over the next 60 to 90 days. I believe something may happen, and it's going to be something unexpected. So you got to be prepared for that. And even if it doesn't happen, you still got to be prepared. That's what insurance is for. That's what preparation is for. That's what you train for. That's what you plan for. Is for the unexpected to happen. And when that happens, you may want to have some money on the side. Boom, so you can get in. When it happens, you want to make sure that, hey, you may have some extra phone chargers and electricity or generators, so that way you can still do what you need to do. But I do believe a black swan event may potentially come. We have no idea right now when it may happen, but just be ready for it and don't panic when it happens. Remember, don't panic when it happens. You got to have a plan. You have a strategy. We talk about that in our school, Hustle Headquarters 360. We talk about different strategies. But let's go to, I have one more question for you. What type of game are you playing with crypto? Because there's two types of people that's riding this spaceship, that's on this ride. You got You got three types of people, actually. You got the first person that is sitting in first class. That means they're comfortable and they don't want to take a lot of risk. These are people that they're playing the game pretty safe. And they're buying a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum, all of the coins that are in the top 50. They're buying coins that they know that, hey, potentially, it's not a lot of risk. I can hold on. That's fine. That's what we generally talk about. But then you got that second type of person who's in it with a different mindset. See, these are the special forces. These are the people that really want to get the big gains. We're talking about the gamblers, the risk takers that are educated risk takers, strategic risk takers. And they understand that right now, this is not about intelligence, that you don't have to be very smart to win when you're gambling. You got to understand that much gambling is about a game of probability. When you're playing roulette, you don't have to be a genius to win and get rich in roulette. You just got to know it's a game of probability and are the odds in your favor or not. So right now, the odds are in most people's favor in crypto as long as you're doing research on coins, because of the timing that we're in is a once in a lifetime chance. This will never happen again where you can see someone take $600 and turn it into $1.2 million. You will never see an opportunity again where people take $600 low risk and turn it into $1.2 million within 3 months just by investing, not doing much work. And this same person told me that they did this same strategy with 4 tokens. 3 of the tokens are all up. That one was the highest gainer. That was over a 4,200x. So 4,000x on the money, which was low risk. Where else can you see that outside of crypto? What game are you playing? Finding low cap coins is very important. Not just any low cap coins, because they're risky. But you got to be a scavenger. You got to go on a scavenger hunt. And so we're going to do a 100K challenge on this page. We're going to really start focusing our special forces to find coins right before they launch. We want to get coins we want to find coins that are not even 6 hours old. We want to find them right when they're in the incubation stage, like we're at the hospital delivering the baby. I want to see the baby as it's being born. I want to see my food as it's being plucked. I don't want to go to the store and have to buy my apples. I want to go right outside and pluck it right off the tree. And if you want to get those type of gains, that's the only way you're going to really get those type of gains, massive gains, explosive life transformational gains, is if you are out in the jungle, in the weeds, in the dirt, plucking from the tree. You got to be a gorilla. You got to be special forces. This is not for everybody. But if we look at the probability, if you find a coin that's brand new and it has less than 1,000 wallets invested in it, it really can do nothing but go up for the probability. If we're talking about numbers, even if you don't know much of what you're doing, you just got to have an exit strategy on when you're going to get out of the coin. It's always somebody who wants to buy the bag. Well, not always, but typically. So here's my point. I'm not a financial advisor. Crypto is extremely risky. Do not make any decisions based on what I'm saying. I just want you to listen so you can have some guidance towards going out and you educating yourself, getting research for yourself, so you make the decisions that you're going to make in this very risky space. It's all risky anyway. So would you rather take the risk and potentially, lose, but you swung at the fences where you could have potentially changed your entire life in a unique time frame? Or would you rather say, you know what, I didn't really try, I wasn't very risky, and I wish I had? Again, I'm not saying take money that you need and gamble it. I'm not saying take your rent money and gamble it. I would not encourage that. Don't do that. But right now is the time for you to go make the money and get the extra money, the disposable money, so that you can get activated in crypto. And whatever happens, you don't care. You got to come in with a carefree mindset, carefree attitude. subscribe to this page, like this video, get the Shut Up and Hustle book, get 5 books. All right, you got to invest in yourself. Give it to some friends as some gifts. You want to be a valuable person, do valuable things, share something that's valuable. Okay. Let's thank God that we're in this position. And right now, let's thank God that we're healthy. And let's be smart. Let's do our research. Let's ask questions and let's get paid. All right. With that being said, I'm your platform partner, your hustling homie. I'll do another video later on tonight. We're going to release on the channel. But I just want to share that with you. And I want you to really think about, out of everything that's happening, you got inflation, prices of going up, dollars and costs, and gas station prices are going up, food is going up, coffee's going up. Is any of this bad for crypto? Even if the prices dip short term, we're still in a bull market. So keep that in mind and stay focused.